Are you listening?
Welcome back to another episode of the Nerf Report, your go-to source for all the week's gaming news, nerfed into one show once a week, so you can worry less about reading the news and get back to playing those video games. If you think that sounds awesome, make sure to support the channel by hitting that subscribe button and sharing it with your friends. And of course, on this week's episode, WrestleMania Sunday. Go Kofi. Gearbox gave gamers an extended look at Borderlands 3 this week, so we pack our bags and book a trip to the planet of Pandora. But before we talk about any of that, your top headlines. It's a good look. Brexit. Politics aside, it is easily the biggest story in the United Kingdom right now. Well, that was up until this week when a new controversy took over the United Kingdom. And of course, we're talking about Fortnite.
Should Fortnite be banned? Should it be banned? Because Prince Harry apparently thinks so.
Prince Harry, who's taking on Fortnite.
With his first child just weeks away, Prince Harry already in full-on parent mode.
We have Fortnite and Prince Harry
saying the video game Fortnite should be banned.
Prince Harry called for a ban on addictive games, and specifically called out Fortnite.
Parenting not all of his user insane, said that Fortnite, that's the world's most popular video game offered for free online, ought to be banned.
That's right, Fortnite, the game loved by doctors, ninjas, and whatever a Tatman is, finds itself with a brand new enemy, the British royal family. During a speech on mental health at the YMCA, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, brought up Fortnite and compared addiction to the game to addiction similarly found with drugs and alcohol. Prince Harry told parents, "The game shouldn't be allowed. Where is the benefit of having it in your household? It's created to addict, an addiction to keep you in front of a computer for as long as possible. It's so irresponsible." Sorry, I was playing Fortnite. Did you say something? Nintendo was in the news this week, and just in case you wrote off Nintendo's latest Lab VR announcement as an unnecessary add-on, well, Nintendo used its cardboard fishing rods to reel you back in, along with your wallet. This week, Nintendo announced that both Super Mario Odyssey and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will both be compatible with the latest Nintendo Labo VR kit. Gamers will join Mario for a simple, family-friendly VR journey, collecting coins and music notes in 3 brand new mini-missions. And I hear ya, what about Zelda? Well, with the Labo VR kit, gamers will explore the vast kingdom of Hyrule in virtual reality. You will experience Breath of the Wild like never before. Both Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey VR will be available with free updates on April 25th. Also this week, Xbox is reportedly looking at merging 2 of its most popular subscription services this year. According to Thurrott.com and notorious Microsoft leaker Walking Cat, we are about to get the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which combines both the Xbox Live Gold and Xbox Game Pass for $14.99 a month, with Xbox insiders reportedly testing out the service for $1 a month until its release. And finally for this week, Assassin's Creed fans, it's that time of year again when gamers, young and old, speculate as to what the next chapter of Assassin's Creed holds for gamers. So far, Assassin's Creed has taken gamers through the Third Crusade, the Italian Renaissance. We've sailed as pirates through the Caribbean, fought in the American Revolution, the Ming Dynasty, the Victorian era, the Sikh Empire, and the Russian October Revolution, with the most recent Assassin's Creed games taking gamers to ancient Greece and ancient Egypt. So where in the world will Assassin's Creed take us this time? Well, thanks to some very eagle-eyed Division 2 players, we might just have that answer. In fact, it looks like the next Assassin's Creed game might involve Vikings. While visiting the Potomac Event Center in Division 2, posters advertising Valhalla show a traveler who is holding the Apple of Eden, easily the central most important item of the Assassin's Creed series. But don't get too hyped. Ubisoft has already confirmed that the next Assassin's Creed game will not launch until 2020.
Now for something completely different. Yeah.
Borderlands. With the original game launching in 2009, this series has literally done it all. I mean literally, it has done everything. 4 games, 3 spin-off titles, including this mobile game, in which IGN described it as a good idea dragged down by its inconsistent execution and lack of content. Jeez, that sounds like a review for my show. Anyway, back to Borderlands. 2 comic book series, 3 novels, a film in development, and a tabletop board game launching this year. So, in the world of Borderlands, it would seem that gamers have nothing left to accomplish, right? But if you thought that, even for a second, you would be incredibly wrong. Like, come on, the title of the video clearly says Borderlands 3. We obviously have more to do. Last week, during PAX East, Gearbox announced Borderlands 3, the latest chapter in the looter first-person shooter. The game will include 4 new Vault Hunters, new villains, and a billion, yeah, you heard that correctly, a billion frickin' guns. Now, Borderlands 3 can be played as a single-player experience, but where the true Vault Hunter experience shines is in Borderlands multiplayer. And honestly, the folks over at Gearbox may have outdone themselves, because Borderlands will introduce a new loot stream mode where players no longer have to fight over in-game loot. But wait, there's more. According to the Microsoft Store, Borderlands 3 will feature cross-platform co-op. Now, this has yet to be confirmed by Gearbox or 2K Games, but they have told IGN crossplay is something we're looking at closely, but we don't have anything to confirm or announce at this time. Now, of course, the most important part of Borderlands is your Vault Hunter, and Borderlands 3 will introduce 4 new Vault Hunters to choose from. And thanks to the PlayStation blog, we now know exactly what to look forward to. Maz is a nimble soldier who can digi-struck and hop into her mech, Iron Bear, anytime she needs some additional firepower. Amara is a siren who can summon ethereal fist to pound enemies. Zane is a semi-retired hitman who can cause chaos with his digiclones and other gadgets. And finally, Flak is a wandering robot who's always accompanied by one of their loyal and battle-hardened pets. Now, of course, every great hero needs its villain. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, PewDiePie, T-Series. The Nerf Report, well, when they go low, we go high. But in Borderlands, when they go low, we blow them off the freaking planet. And this time, Vault Hunters will be facing down the Calypso twins, who are uniting the bandit clans and attempting to get their hands on the galaxy's ultimate power, capable of destroying everything. Okay, let's talk about guns. A billion guns may sound like a lot, to which I would say, clearly never been to Texas. But even as a Texan, I have to admit, a billion guns is extremely impressive. Some would even call it a good start. Borderlands 3 will be giving Vault Hunters plenty to loot. Over 1 billion guns, including Atlas guns that fire tracker tags and smart bullets, dull weapons with alternative firing modes, and Maliwan guns that can toggle between 2 elements and deal guaranteed elemental damage. What, not impressed? Okay, how about a rifle that spawns fire-spewing volcanoes? Still not impressed? How about a gun that grows legs and verbally assaults your enemies? Okay, that's awesome. Borderlands 3 will feature these and a bazillion other guns just like it. Okay, so 2 final questions. When and where can I play Borderlands 3? Well, Borderlands 3 will be launching on September 13th for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, with Borderlands 3 launching exclusively on the Epic Games Store for the first 6 months of the game's release. And if you want more news about Borderlands, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stick right here at the Nerf Report, because Gearbox has promised a worldwide gameplay reveal real event on May 1st. And finally for this week, we come to that noise, of course, signifies that we are running out of time and coming close to the end of the show. So in order to cover all the week's remaining news, we must initiate a segment that I like to call Every single week, we have so much news to talk about and so little time to do it. So we take all the week's remaining news, put 60 seconds on the clock, and try to cover it as fast as humanly possible without running out of breath, passing out, or dying. And like I said, today is WrestleMania Sunday, so we're not messing up this time. In fact, we're gonna be the cream of the crop. Yeah! Nerfed in 60 seconds. Oh yeah! So with that in mind, let's put 60 seconds on the clock. And go! The PlayStation Network finally has a 14-day refund policy. Speaking of PlayStation, they will cease the sale of digital codes at retail worldwide. Starlink Battle for Atlas is ending the production of its toy lines. Shadow of the Tomb Raider has a brand new update coming out this week called The Path Home. Best Buy has leaked Metroid Prime the Trilogy and Persona 5 coming to the Nintendo Switch. Drive Club Online is coming to an end. Fortnite is adding reboot vans, which is interesting because they just added a ping system and now they're getting reboots. I wonder where they got that from. Target Australia has reportedly leaked Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Okay. Call of Duty Blackout is free to play on all platforms until April 30th. And finally this week, QuakeCon 2019 in Dallas, Texas was finally announced. And this year will be the Year of Doom. That is it for Nerfed in 60 Seconds, and that is it for this week's episode of the show. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here and haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you've been here this entire time, do me a favor, share it with your friends. As always, my name is Bryant Chappel. You are you, and this has been the Nerf Report. Thanks for watching. Dig it!